You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategized Network, TSN.
Oh my God.
Before we hit the top, we was always under. We climbed up, we stayed lit till the next summer. We the type we gotta eat before
Oh my God.
That's why we stay lit till the next summer. Wonder why we stay lit till the next summer. Hey, so rock, we stay lit till the next summer. It's Hollywood, we stay lit till the next summer.
This is the Hollywood Bridge Show. You already know. Say what's up to the fellas. Your hosts, Slim Cat, Deacon Weezo, and Mr. Hollywood.
You know what it is.
This is the Hollywood Bridge Show. You already know. Say what's up to the fellas. Your hosts, Slim Cat, Deacon Weezo, and Mr. Hollywood.
You know what it is.
Whoa, boy. It's 2026 already.
Oh my God.
Man, it don't even seem like 2025 passed that fast. But here it is, though. And you already know if it's trending, if it's got a little salt of spirituality in there, if it got anything to do with some manhood in there, you already know we gonna bust it down right here. It's the Hollywood Red Show, man. It's Friday night. And that's what we do, man. The grown man thing. KRUISER. What's up, brother? How you doing? What's the betting? What's that betting like look like?
I'm doing all right, man. Win $100 a day. That's it. It ain't too crazy. $100 a day. Ain't too crazy.
$100 a day. You got any tips? I'm trying to get there. Nah, let me stop lying.
No, you ain't messing with that. You don't like the bet, boy. You ain't.
Yeah, I better say, let me stop lying. You know I ain't messing with none of that, because if I lose one time, I'm done. I ain't trying to do it no more. But we got a good show today, man. We got our hot seat with the Deacon, and we got an interview here with West Coast artists and also my cousin, Unconventional Louis, and we gonna bust down this Diddy part 2, man. I was really thinking about it, and I don't want to get too caught up on a tangent, but I was really like, should we talk about this again? Because I know that even you was bringing that up. You was thinking the same thing, and I'm like, because it's so complex that if we was just to talk about it like culture vultures and just try to kind of like just dissect it just to make him look bad, then I say it would be old. But that was never how we speak on people who fall short. Because if a camera was around you, if a camera was around me, how many times would it fall short with showing the character that we're building?
That's right.
It happens. And now, to the degree of how far we fall short.
Oh my God.
I can't really say on that because, to each his own. People do some strange stuff out here, but yeah. Let's get into the trending stuff that's been going on this week, man.
Yes,
I know you
man.
got a few things that's on the top of your radar. So let's get into it, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said first, man, we think we need to get into this fight. We got this Final Four coming up next week with this college football. We got Miami versus Ole Miss, and we got Indiana versus Oregon. And I want to get your preference who you think gonna make it to the championship, man. After this Final Four.
Ooh, yeah, I heard you. I mean, listening to them ESPN commentators, nothing against Miami. Miami looked pretty good. They played against an Ohio State team
who was off for a month.
That in many regards, they're one of those like creme de la creme teams these days that no matter what, they always being spoke of, so for them to polish them off like they did, and I bleed FSU, we bleed FSU. I still got to give credit where it's due, right?
I agree with that. I agree. I give them credit for that.
So,
with that being said, I got Ole Miss versus Indiana. I ain't giving them boys no love, man. They win it all.
I'm more concerned about who winning out. I think that Indiana is winning out. My wife is a Hoosier,
Wow.
Yeah, so we was talking a couple of days ago before we got ready to take the kids to bed, and I was telling her that Indiana is actually a football team now.
Yeah,
and she was so blown away, because that don't really come on her radar. So I was like, yeah, y'all not a basketball team no more. Y'all like football. She was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. What?
It's crazy.
Like this has just caught everybody off guard for real. Like hands down, Indiana, whoever they play, I'm betting on Indiana, and I'm not a betting man.
That's fact.
Who you betting on against Indiana right now?
I gotta take Indiana, man. They team average 22.5 years old. So they're some troll men. They got
I heard them talking about Carson Beck, and it was like they was brutal. They was like, oh yeah, Carson Beck, he's like 38. It's like,
guys old.
I almost believed it. Now I was thinking, I'm like, bro, LeBron just turned 41. Like, no, he's not that old, but it just goes to show you, the life expectancy in college, red shirting and all that good stuff. Even if you are capable of playing, just like Castellanos, everybody wants him to go pro. I'm not mad at him if he gets another year. And I'd love for him to come back at Florida State. But they didn't make the welcome mat very wide for him to walk on. They wanted him to go away. So I wasn't really too keen and happy to that. But anyway, we ain't sitting on it too long. I'm thinking Indiana to take it all, but are you talking about on the lower rank? Because this is where I was going with that. I was listening to the Canty and them. Who else is on the podcast? Big Frank put me on to it. It was, what is it called? Anyway, it's a podcast off ESPN, and they were really just saying, that at this point, unsportsmanlike. There we go, unsportsmanlike. So they had a couple of fill-ins that was on there, and they did a good job. But nonetheless, they were speaking on, what is the, what are we looking at next? And really, they was elaborating on what Canty and then we're talking about during the week, which was that, what are we looking for next? It's real football now.
Yeah.
It's real football now. And it's no knock against Miami. It's no knock against nobody else. But I don't think that nobody look what Indiana did to Alabama. Enough said. That on any spectrum. Last year, if Indiana played Alabama last year, would you have said that?
Nope.
Would you have expected that? Would you have bet on that? No.
No way.
But a year later, 33. I mean, what was it like? 30-something to 3? Come on, man.
Oh my God.
So I don't see nobody holding the flame to Indiana. That's what I'm saying. So
I agree. Okay, and then other news. Are you in other news? You got Selena Powell got another victim. I don't know if you're familiar with Selena Powell.
Selena Powell. Who was that?
She the new cat stacks for this generation.
That term sounds familiar, but I'm not quite sure what that means.
You don't remember cat stacks?
I know. That part I'll say I don't know.
Remember when she the one used to sleep with all the artists? She was after Superhead. Cat stacks.
The reason why that I don't know about it is because she's second place to somebody who that was the name that I knew of. I'd have to. Was she a video chick?
Nah, just one of them average girls, but all the rappers and football players want to be with. So now they got a Selena Powell, same version. She just recorded Offset sleep. I guess she knocked them out. She had them sleep in the bed. I guess she knocked them out doing what they did, and she recorded them sleep in the bed.
I mean, but what did she catch? Did she catch him with his pants down? Is she like blasting them on something that's not?
This what she do. All these dudes supposed to be having girls. She sleeping with them.
Oh, okay. So the big fish. Big fish for her is to be able to reel in one of these athletes that's living double lives. Living double lives. I think I've seen her before then. Yeah. I mean, the details she comes with. If this the same one I saw that was dealing with Snoop, she had some big details in there that made it really tough for somebody to even refute it and say, "Oh no, that didn't happen, baby."
She got TP. She get all the guys, and they keep going back to her. And I don't know, us as black men, we keep falling into that trap. But I guess, to keep it PG, that thing is a lot of people's weakness. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I'm just thinking like, you got all these women in the world, you got all this money allegedly. Why would you even mess around with somebody who like to expose guys? That's crazy to me. I don't understand. Like you can just go. You go to DR and just have a good time. Like these guys, I just don't understand these guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it PG.
Facts. Yeah, if you wanted to be, what you're saying is, if you want to be discreet and you're doing whatever you're doing, then yeah, you need to move that way. You was telling me about Doshi not too long ago about something that she had going on. What's in the trending headlines for her?
Oh man, you got this streamer Ada Ross. We got the streamer named Ada Ross, and he's going at Doji. He's attacking her, calling her dirty B. Bees, no talent.
Oh my God!
Oh.
And then now some of the guys in the rap game, like I don't know if you know Glasses Malone. There's all these guys starting.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've heard of him.
They standing up for it, but then you got guys like Rack 100 telling Glasses to stay out of it. So now you got Charleston White telling the guys stay out of it. So you got these guys caping for Aiden because they rock with him. You got the other black guys trying to check him and say, hey, you can judge her music, But when you start calling people out their name, that's personal. You ain't judging their art no more. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Facts.
That's the internet. That's the internet gangster.
That's the internet gangster. So they mad with Glasses Malone because he said I can't get to you, but he said I'm gonna get to everybody who's close to you. He said, 'cause I know they ain't got the money you got.
It's tough out here, boy.
Yeah,
it is tough out here.
It's good to see that see guys come to a black female, you know, because don't make music for me and you. She made music for our audience. And for a guy like that, just to come out, call her this, and that, he assumed that she made a song talking about him. And he just went crazy. But he been attacking her for the last year. And, you know,
okay, so hold up. Let me rewind and let me make sure I'm hearing you correctly. So the big problem is that he feels like that she is making a personal attack at him. That's why he entered into the chat. Is what you're saying?
No, he was in the chat first. She gave him a whole year. She finally responded a year later. He been disrespecting her for the last year. She just dropped a song New Year's Eve.
Okay,
so, but she never said his name. So
but in some form he is taking. Right. This DJ Academics. Okay.
Yeah, so she could be talking about him too, but she really talking about all the streamers don't like her. They say she a plant, but you know I rock with Doechii because she's from the 813, man. She from Florida, so you know, hey, like at the end of the day, it's a black woman, man, and these guys don't have the same energy for all them up. When the white girls call these guys out, they quiet. When the black girl call them out, they want to attack. So that's my issue with the whole thing. If it's fair, it's fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's good to see that black men stepping up for black women. Because what Doechii gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You can't outdo the streamers because they got a lot of trolls. You know, the streamers the king of the trolls. That's what they do, trolling. They good at disrespect. That's their game plan. That's how they keep the lights on. Yeah. That's these streamers.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. So nonetheless, what you said had some meat on it. It was some meat on that bone. Mm-hmm. I am not a fan of Doechii. I'm aware of who she is. More about her mouthpiece of what she has chose to say about black men, because that's a manhood thing, and we know that that right around here that we speak about manhood, and so she said some things that didn't necessarily reflect good on manhood for me. She speaks on men about them being bisexual and doing weirdo stuff. So that didn't register really high on my radar. I believe we busted down on a previous episode, to be honest. So, but you said something that was really that really goes beyond that. Is that if Doechii says something, if you say something, if somebody says something that I don't necessarily agree with, how do I respond to that? Yeah. And it seems to be that this fella is taking the easy route, and we're taking it on a personal attack. We're not necessarily speaking highly of what the good things that this person has done, didn't do the homework on it. And so the easy way is to kind of do what you know what the industry does. We chew it up and spit it back out and don't give it the honor that it took to be able to cultivate that. If it took you 5 years to make an album, and it felt like it was in the crock pot, it was cooked slow. It didn't feel like it was a McDonald's sandwich that I spent $2 and I easily consumed that, and now it's over with. If you've put something that really has some substance to it, then I think that time will tell how long that it takes to digest that. Doechii, to me, I haven't seen that with that.
No, man.
perspective. But so I'm gonna say this and be done, is that as far as what she's done for the music industry to come out of where we're from, you know, in Florida, she claims Tampa area, right? You know, us being
West Tampa.
us. Okay, so for us, you know, claiming in the 941 area, you know, that's our neighbor. So it's nothing against her personally. What I would say, to go to the I'm trying to use me $1 million word. I need to be more simple. I'm gonna say, you know, to go to these links. There we go. To go to these links. Did I pronounce the NGTHS on it? The link to this.
Link. Yep, you did right.
The links to this.
First you said link.
You know, yeah, I ain't saying sneaky links. It's links. The links to this that this guy is going. You know, that nobody should call you out, me out, anybody out. I'm never going to call nobody out on this type of platform that I wouldn't say to their face. And that's why I think that's why I think this guy fell short. That's why that's why I put it. I think he fell short by doing this.
Well, like I say, anytime you call a white man call a black woman a dirty B, that's the equivalent to calling her the N-word.
Oh my God!
Facts.
To me, you
facts.
equivalent dirty. Like otherwise, you just call it the B word. When you say dirty, that's like, I mean, you a dirty N. You black. Like black look like dirt. That's how I look at it. And for you to explain that, and he's not even mad about that statement. You know what I'm saying? He just don't like the girl. He said she's an industry plant. She blew up, but the girl was rapping for 8 years. She got signed to TDE. You know TDE. They know all the tricks of the trade.
Oh, that's what your boy Kendrick, right?
Yeah, she was top dog in them. Yeah, she with them.
I didn't know that. That's something new. So she's still currently with them.
Yeah. She just won a Grammy with them. Yeah. You know they good at promoting and pushing things. So they label.
Wow. So that is really what has made her who she is. She's been riding off with the wave off of them.
She with TDE, but her and Kendrick never did a record together. She got a record with SZA. She just got a record with SZA. Her biggest record really with Kodak Black. Every hood girl need a little love. That record, that's her biggest record.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
She like I say, her music not for us because we're not women. You know, we don't listen to what men listen to female rappers anyway, unless you're on the other side. You can't really relate to this stuff.
I don't know, but I'm not going to front a lot. Well, yeah, let me say it that way. I'm not going to front. I hear a lot of these dudes that are industry dudes. They're saying that their go-to is to listen to female rap these days. And I'm a little, you know, taken away from that because that's not my thing. It's never been, you know. Now listening to a Eve on the Rough Rider compilation, yeah, that was my thing. You know, I could listen to that. I could listen to a Little Kim that was added into the equation. But my point is that the collaboration is what made it proper. Like I did listen to Foxy Brown's album when it came out when I was in high school. So let me digress and say that. So but it had
X and Gangsta Boo, but
I listened to Mia X. There we go. You know what I'm saying? So
the Kim record's more. She made more sex reference. I couldn't recite a lot of her lyrics because I had to be a female. You know what I'm saying? You want a cheap chick, ready to go down the freak day. She said a lot of stuff. You sound suspect in saying that.
Yeah, well, it ain't gonna sound no more suspect than Biggie saying that you sold this. I'll do this to your daddy.
So I've been blessed. Biggie never one of my favorites ever. I never like Biggie. He's a good rapper, but he's not for me. But yeah,
We got Deke. We got Deke that just chimed in. Deke, what's going on with you, brother?
Oh, brother, yes, sir, brother. I had brother, the phone. I guess I was on my porno channel, but I had to go and put it on Chrome. Yes, sir,
brother. We in 2026. We gotta lead the bad. We gotta lead them bad habits in 2025. That's what you
right.
That's what you preaching this time now. You was preaching it now.
Oh well, brother. My God. Well, I wanted to tell you I had a Magic Johnson cell phone, but now it ain't got AIDS.
Oh my God!
Wow. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. I found the antidote. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. So that phone, bro, I got the medicine. I got the cure too, brother. If anybody need it for their cellular phone. Yes, sir. Man, Bella's happy. And in Hollywood, I was scared to go to watch night service, man. I got the right. Yes, sir.
I ain't been to watch night service in about 10 years, brother. Probably 15 years. Boy, you done said something now, boy. Oh my God.
But, yes, sir. Well, I was the last one to make it watch night in the first league. Yes, sir. Oh, brother.
Oh my God.
But I tell you, Hollywood, one thing about watch night that I love though, I had went over my little friend. I think I seen as soon as I left out the church. I ain't get a good hour, brother. Yes, sir. The deacon was in him some guts. Yeah, but brother, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know it, brother. I tell you, pray for me. Yes, sir, brother. Yeah, the chick had a Pontiac. That's old school. She a Pontiac. I say, boy, I ain't see an ugly Pontiac since God dang it, brother. East Brayton, the god dog it, yeah. Brother, but happy 2026, brother. We gonna meditate, and brother, we gonna make sure we gotta make sure we boo boo too. A lot of us constipated. That's why your breath.
Oh my God.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. So man, make sure you use that bathroom and boo boo take a good dump. And brother, yes sir. But man, and brother, speaking on dump, the deacon need to get his woman over here. I hope I ain't got me no scam. I feel like she might be Somali.
WEEZO.
So yeah, brother.
WEEZO.
Oh, yes sir.
How you feel about white men calling black women dirty B words? How you feel about that?
He telling the truth.
Oh,
yeah, I don't like.
Oh my goodness.
I know you would agree with that. I know
I'm going to agree with that. Yes, sir. Because see, brother, I'm gonna tell you why. Because the black woman right now, they in the white man DM. They begging them to take her to Applebee's. They talk about having a baby. Boy, these black women something else. They not what you think.
Oh my God.
You started something, boy. You was the match.
Yes, that's what they wanted, bro. Yeah. So how the hypocrites? Now they'll blame us and Becky and Karen, but they ratted bottom tell Brad.
Coming back at you.
So they can stick You're right. Yeah.
Deacon came in the 2026 with the 2025 phone. Oh my God. You roasting right now, Deke. The marshmallows they done roasted them already. So I'm gonna help you because I hear where you're going, and I'm gonna be your attorney. I'm gonna be the one to speak for you real fast. The Deke, he just told you he ain't happy right now. Oh my goodness,
enemy, brother. Black women ain't your enemy.
That's
Need support.
Let's get into let us get into 2026 first hot seat of the year.
Let's do
it.
Yes, sir. Deacon Weezo. Strategize their work. The Hollywood Red Show. Deke, what you got, brother? I'm trying to put the peanut butter with the jelly to get it moving. What else you got to add into the sandwich, brother? See, you know,
brother,
see
we
what?
got a
Yeah, it took too long.
A lot of our women look like the touch of glass right now, brother. The roof about to come off the building. That's just, yeah, brother. We got, yeah. So, you know, man, brother, me and old Ray Ski, we sat down at the tip, man. We talked, and, you know, brother,
Man,
yeah,
bro, you
everybody
can't say
just
that,
got,
man. You can't say that because it's so white women that went to Virginia in the same condition.
Let's get into this hot seat, man.
I'm gonna be honest. Yes, I won't be a woman. I wouldn't get if she got if she got.
Hollywood Red Show.
I'm in direct, man. Happy 2026. It's the Deacon with this 2026 New Year old hot seat. And look at here. These are some things that we're gonna leave behind in 2026 and we leave that in 2025. Man, we're gonna leave all. If you from Chicago and you got a gun, we leaving your behind in 2025. I know Hollywood Red and all the fellas said, man, stick with the P Diddy thing. But boy, look at here. If you rented P Diddy a motel, we leaving your ass in 2025. Cassie, don't you come out no more talking about P Diddy broke your toes and your fingers, because we leaving that in 2025. Any of you grown, if you over 32 and you saying, and you a man and you said P Diddy violated you keeping that in 2025. God dang it, ain't nobody feeling sorry for you because you kept coming for that mushroom tip. God dog it, no Diddy.
Oh my God!
Yes. Any other victims that want to pile up and sue somebody, we leaving you in 2025. And I'll be honest with Hollywood and the fellas. How can I talk about sex work when the Deacon ain't getting none? Yes, sir. Those 3 letters is something I need to experience. Because, boy, the Deacon feel like a virgin again. Boy, it's been too long, god dang it, since the Deacon had some free sex. So, boy, look at here. Because, ladies, y'all ain't right, man. If you talking about charging a man and he got to book your cooter like it's a con, like you finna come and perform at a show, we leaving your ass in 2025. Oh, man. If you got the old chip tooth like Fabulous and Nas, but your Gucci belt big and shiny, we leaving you in 2025. Man, if your car is more healthier than your blood work, don't come in 2026 talking about prayer and this and that. We leaving you in 2025. Because right now, y'all, we in the last days. There's no more excuses. Everybody dying and dead. P Diddy in prison. And P Diddy probably out right now, too. He at that halfway house. Right now, P Diddy at Vanity Glenn's, god dang it. Yeah, so drinking that good cold orange juice and eating a snack. You know, they give you them graham crackers and that big orange juice. Man, look at him. And speaking on the snack, salute to the Boys Club and everybody. Y'all, I remember at that Boys Club, boy, they give you those free lunches. The lunch wasn't worth the damn, but boy, that juice was good and cold. That fruit punch juice. And I love when they had it under ice. Oh boy, the Deacon drunk his juice. But boy, a homeless man ate the damn sandwich. So, but we leaving that in 2025. Anybody, if you talking about charging a man for any damn thing, you getting left in 2025. See, y'all, it's time to go back to granddaddy and grandma ways, because none of this stuff working. The black community, if you waiting on a woman to lead, you gonna be left in 2025. Women, if you talking that I don't need no man, I can get this welfare by myself, your ass gets left in 2025. We're not bringing you with us. Yes, because right now we behind in life. Right now we're struggling, scratching, and surviving. Come on, god dang it. Man, if you can't drive and you're looking at me, god dang it, but you eating your booger in your nose. You getting left in 2025. So man, shout out to everybody.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, and brother Holly, I had to just,
I see you was using them wrestling words, them wrestling. That's how we say it in South Florida. We say wrestling. I see you use a lot of wrestling words, brother. I thought we was keeping it clean. I'm gonna have to see. Well, matter of fact, check your mailbox. I sent you a bottle of olive oil.
Yes.
I need you to go ahead and douse it on your forehead, bro. Cause
my God.
Oh yes, sir, brother.
You was off the chain, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My goodness.
I did use that app too. It's an app that's supposed to delete the cuss words and the mean talk. But yeah, Hollywood, we left that in 2025.
my God.
So yes, brother. We won't be. Oh man, but man, yeah. But brother Hollywood, I hope too. A lot of us men too. If you lonely like me out here, just learn to appreciate your son. What is it called? Solidarity, or what is when you're lonely? I don't know what the word. But learn to appreciate being lonely. Yes,
your solitudes. There we go. Your solitude, solidarity. Yeah, you said it. You said it right, brother. You said it right.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
See,
What you got on this Diddy though, brother? What you got on this Diddy that you really think that and this is the way I'm trying to phrase it so you can fully understand what I'm asking. Is that beyond the jokes, beyond the spirituality, about if this person professes that they're saved, yeah, I know you cut from that cloth, brother. So I know you can give somebody a bone in them situations. You're plugged in. You know enough to know enough. How do you approach somebody like a Diddy or anybody else that gets thrown in the fire? Last year we had Cat come up with Shannon and put a lot of stuff in check. He was like, hey, y'all ain't ready for what's gonna come up this year. So if you were the Cat Williams of 2026 to say how we need to receive the Diddies, the in 2026, how do we come together as a black community and still be able to talk about these things? Because we still got to talk about them. That's a fact. We got to talk about something.
Yes, sir.
But how do we talk about it in the right frame of mind? That's what I'm saying. How do you speak about it in a way that doesn't lose integrity? You're not looking like a simp. You ain't looking like somebody that's just trying to make headlines by talking about the next person's downfall. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, we got to put all our uncles in jail. Yes, sir, because yes, sir. We got them until we can talk about Uncle and what he did. Yeah, when he was babysitting, then brother ain't nothing. Yes, sir. Then
my God.
Yes, sir. And big and that big babysitting lady, that old woman that make that potato salad, and we can't. She got to be brought up alive. So yes, sir, brother. So we finna open up some Pandora's box finna be open. You hear me? So yes, sir, because this stuff been going on for a long time. Yes, sir. Oh yes, sir, brother. Hey, everybody ain't gonna be looking right at the fish fry no more. But if we could talk about the big brother and everybody who babysat and did and all the stuff, then we could ease the Diddy. But brother, it's been a lot of Diddies going on in black families for a long time, especially during slavery. But that's just something that nobody want to talk about. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro. So violation and that type of stuff been going on for a while. and until everybody can see, because right now it's just a lot of misplaced anger on Diddy. Everybody just beating him up like he was their uncle, but they won't say nothing about the uncle really that they see every day. See, yes, sir, like him and R. Kelly getting the worst of it. Them same women and people that blamed him, they got people that violated them in their past, but they won't, or they might have done it to somebody, but they won't say nothing about it. So it's all done got to be cleaned out. All of it.
I can't even disagree with you on that one, brother.
Yes, sir. And it's a shameful thing, bro, but once you get it out, you know, because that's just something in our community that a lot of people want to keep, you know, they want to keep that in the closet. But yes, sir. That's why I say, yes, sir. How many of the old drug dealers don't come out there and pick the young girls up?
That don't make it right. That don't make it right.
Yeah, that's what. But
that's
then we
fact.
got to talk about all that. Like,
with Diddy using his power to persuade people to do sexual things for him is not right either. He did that to get Lil Rod. He know Lil Rod wanted to be in the industry, and Lil Rod had no other option but to get down with the get down. Aubrey Day had to get down with the get down. Cassie had to get down with the get down.
That's what they had to do.
Diddy apologists. I'm so tired of Diddy is a Satanist.
That's what they had to do. Now you gotta watch. You gotta watch your verbs now about these action words. That's what they had to do. I don't know about that. What they had to do now. I don't know about that. Oh my God.
They just had a pastor in Sarasota not too long ago. He was doing the same thing. He messed a lot of men up. Yes, sir, brother. He wanted them to stay out the church, but it wasn't no choir rehearsal. It wasn't no it wasn't no silver. Yeah, but yeah. So he had a big church down there, and that's what I'm saying, brother. This violation been going on for a while. And in Catholic churches. Yeah,
it was going on since the slavery days. They butt breaking folks. So that,
yeah,
that's how it goes. It's unfortunate.
Coming back at you live and direct, man. Happy 2020.
I'm sorry.
You're right, brother.
But at the end of the day, man, when it came down to this episode 2, it really started leaning into the abuse and Diddy using his power to curate things, man. This is what it is, man. You know, R. Kelly did it. He used his power, and then his money got low. They turned on. That's how it goes, man. When you do stuff wrong, people hold it down. But once the money stops coming, that's when they start writing them books. You know.
Yeah.
Everybody has done it. So it's not about like when I see documentaries come out, when I see these things that express what's taking place in a fashion that we can absorb it, I see it that it's not so much trying to vilify. I think I said that word right. Y'all, if it didn't come out right, you understand. Yeah, vilify. Make somebody a villain. If you vilify somebody in a situation, how much are you trying to build them back up? Because I've made mistakes. Mm-hmm. I didn't see nobody championing behind me to be able to say, yeah, Hollywood, he had good intentions other than my mama. There's nobody that stood up to say, yeah, man, he was going through something. Everybody should have that. Everybody needs that. And it ain't gonna sound good to the victims in the situation. It's just like the mama whose son that was out there and he shot somebody and that person died. Well, guess what? If the mama or the daddy or somebody might come up and just say, hey, this was my relationship with that person. how well is somebody gonna swallow that?
Yeah.
Probably not well. Not somebody who was closely involved into the situation. Tell me I'm wrong.
You right.
So what's the difference in this? It really ain't. It ain't really. It really ain't. And so I have to think about stuff as a child of God. I got to think about things in that perspective, because at some point I'm gonna be behind that same spotlight. You gonna be behind that same spotlight. How do we want to respond? How do we want to be received when that situation happens? And that's the difference maker. So I'm very careful on how I proceed in these situations. Diddy, I'm not looking at him as somebody that I'm trying to vilify. I'm not looking at him as somebody that I need to try to speak on in a way that is unnatural. The things that are happening to him are the things that are public knowledge. That's why if you look at the documentary, they make sure to try to use, out of all the opinions that come into it, they look at the RICO charges. They look at the things that are actually factual. And they do a good job of trying to differentiate between the two, to say that this is what we know, this is what has been accused, this is what has created. So a smart person will navigate their words around those type of things. Say it in the right frame. Say if it's my opinion versus whether it's a fact. And I think we do a good job at that here. You know what I'm saying? So the next stage in this conversation is that we got to get into the actual part 2 of this documentary. The part 2 of this documentary, it introduces subject matter that was really in part 1, but it kind of dissects it more deep. For me, the biggest things on the radar was the fact that the Tupac murder becomes more relevant into the bigger scheme, even though that Diddy has not and still has not been implicated into his murder to create charges. Am I speaking am I speaking in the right perspective, KT?
Yeah,
he ain't been charged with anything, right?
But the dude Keefy D trying to put it on. It's gonna be Keefy D trying to get out. This is saying that Diddy, but legally no, he hasn't been charged or even a suspect. So it's all hearsay.
So
right
yeah,
now.
so with that, it's only so much we can say, anybody can say, and by we I just mean anybody who wasn't involved into the situation. There's only so much we can say and not get out of pocket, right? So in episode 2, the things that really stood out to me was the Tupac shooting at Quad Studios in New York. Tupac came back to New York to put some things in motion, and I think anybody who's a hip hop head has in the 90s is very, very well aware of Quad Studios and how the way that it was involved and influential in the hip hop at that time. So for him to be shot to have a altercation there. That the it could have happened around the corner, but it wouldn't. It didn't make as much waves because that wouldn't have been in a very notable spot. Just like Jam Master Jay got killed in his own studio. I don't think it would have been as publicized if it would have happened in an area unrelated to the music. And that's just my opinion. But nonetheless, in this part 2, Pac got shot at Quad Studios. That's on the top of my radar. That Puff Daddy's partner speaks on the 25% that was taken away from him as a result of how the way Bad Boy was positioning themselves to move forward. That also was a big deal. So for me, what I also take away from it is that Craig Mack, his Grammy, he got a Grammy during his time, but he was broke. Now he's trying to reposition himself to get the receivables, the money that was due to him, and so that was a big deal for me of how the way that this played out. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like I say, man, my thoughts. You still talking? You done? Or I don't want to interrupt.
I was putting I was throwing the ball in there, but to keep it a buck with you.
What the hell going on?
Hey, no, they keep it a buck with you, cause Unconventional Louis just tapped in with me, so we gonna bring him in, and because we moving in time a little bit differently this week, so I'm trying to juggle everything together.
Okay, I'm about to say,
I think we gonna bring him in first before we actually unpack this and bust this down. And but yeah, if you got anything else to toss in, while I bring him into the chat, go ahead, my brother.
Oh, man, I ain't got that, man. Just Weezo, man. Hope you're doing all right, Weezo.
Weezo. Weezo sleep. Weezo knocked out.
Yes, I'm here.
Weezo sleep.
Away, man. You on the phone with me?
I had it on. I had the volume muted. Yes, sir. I was listening to Hollywood. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now what you say now about what they say now? My bad. Yeah. I was listening. Oh my God! I went to go pee too. Oh my God! Yes, sir. I was just listening.
Hey man, well, we really unpacking this part two of the Diddy saga that's going on. But before we get into that, we're gonna get into this interview with Unconventional Louis.
Louis, let's go.
Matter of fact, we're gonna bring an intro with him because he's actually contributed to the Hollywood Red Show in a big way that we didn't even know until now. And by we, I mean, the everybody as a whole. I already know, but yeah, he did the Hollywood Red Show intro, and with that we play every show.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it was a little awkward silence there.
Oh my God!
Oh, I ain't get
Yeah, I was expecting somebody to pick up the ball where I left off at, but yeah, man. Yeah, you know, but it was a small little gap of time in between there, so that was my fault.
Oh my God!
I tell you, boy, you can't pay for good help, boy.
Man, you just say you finna do the intro. I'm waiting on the intro.
I should have had it queued up. That's why I say I take it on me. I should take it on me. But yeah, Cuzzo about to pull up on us, and he doing his thing in a really big way. We got some music. Yeah, we got some music coming up. He got a new I want to say a new album, but I know he got about at least 2 to 3 new albums. I mean, he working. He give me a like a blend between and I hate to try to compare somebody to somebody else, because you're robbing somebody who's got original talent. But nonetheless, these guys have been icons on the West Coast, and that's where Cuzzo from. So he reminds me a lot of Exhibit. That was like, I used to love Exhibit when he first came out. Like, until he came out with his feature album where he was like fully like a commercial artist. That one didn't work out for me. But his voice, like the 40 days, 40 nights Exhibit, where he was hungry, like eating everything. Like, I don't care if you put like steel, if you put a meal in front of him, he gonna eat it up the same way. Like that's how Cuzzo do. You put it in front of him, he gonna eat it up. And so still waiting for him to chime in, but what was I supposed to be doing? I was supposed to be bringing up the intro, but KT got me doing some other stuff.
The intro.
Oh my God! Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Here we go. Let's get it.
Welcome to the network. This that Hollywood radio show. You know it.
Oh, and I got my Viagra too, y'all.
What you doing? Tune in. Where you going? Tune in. Hey. This that Hollywood red show. This that Hollywood red show. Hey. Tune in. What you doing? Tune in. Fire. Hey, you want to hear something crazy? Like, what?
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategized Network, TSN.
I don't know what you're doing. We strategizing today. Welcome to the network. This that Hollywood red show. You know it. This that Hollywood red show. What you doing? Tune in. Where you going? This that Hollywood red show. This that Hollywood red show. Hey, tune in. What you doing? Tune in. Fire. You want to hear something crazy? Like, what? Nah, you check this out.
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategized Network, TSN.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Cuzzo. What's going on,
man?
brother?
How we doing, man?
Finally got you in here, brother.
Man, I'm excited, man. You guys have been doing the most grateful things in this entire world. Like sometimes I don't always get a chance to tune in on time, but I like that it's recorded because I could always go back and tune in. You know what I mean? And you guys are doing something incredible, and it's consistency. You know what I mean? You guys are very consistent, and I would love nothing more than to be right here right now doing this with y'all.
Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Oh, we appreciate you. We appreciate you too, cuz you already know it. You already know it. And just appreciate just what you've already done for the show, man. You know, like these dudes, they didn't realize. They just asked me like, "Oh, that's him who did the intro." Like all this time, been playing your intro for over a year. Over a year. You know what I'm talking about? Like he been knocking it out. Like that's my cousin right there. Like I gotta get in my bag for a minute. Like that's my cousin right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've known this guy. That's my cousin right there. Like we got something cooking too. We got like something in the slow, you know. I gotta say in the crock pot, because this dude, he be popping like popcorn in the microwave. This dude got a new bag popping like every other day. So I'm trying to keep up with him. Like, but this dude here, man, I can't do enough to give him his flowers. Like this dude is really putting in work in a very big way. Like I admire him, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's big to me as a man, whether it be my cousin or not, because I think we all know of people that, whether it's blood related or not, do they have our best interests in mind?
Oh my God!
It ain't there. The people want you to be where they at. They want you to suffer how they suffer. They want you to climb the mountain at the rate and the pace that they're doing. And unfortunately, you know, that's not something that's conducive. Like Cuzzo is way over there on the West Coast. Like he's like 2 hours behind us. This dude just got off work and he's still ready to get it. Like this dude, he's doing tours. I just saw him like in Seattle last, like I don't know how long ago it was. Like this dude's all over the place. He's in his bag. He's putting in work. He's putting out good music. Like I can't. I don't know. It speaks for itself, man. Like I can't say enough. And if I say too much, because I'm already keeping it a buck that this is my cousin, like then it might sound like I'm doing too much. But you know, really, that's okay too. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I'm saying, but I salute you, cuzzo. So you know. I'm gonna let you get a few minutes to kind of speak on. I know you got your new project that you just put out. You know, it's 2026, so you know, it's just kind of give us a little gumbo about, you know, what's been going on prior. you know what's kind of cooking in the crock pot. And what's popping right now in 2024, and then I'm gonna have KT come with a couple of questions after that. Let's do it.
Yeah, speaking about gumbo, man, my mom just made some crazy ass gumbo. Like so it's a little New Year's tradition that we have, and you know, this year normally we do the fried chicken and the greens, but she's like, you know, we're gonna do gumbo this year, and man, I'm telling you, I got some in the refrigerator right now. You said that. I'm like, man, as soon as I get off, you know where I'm going. You feel me? That's on the gumbo tip. You was speaking, man, you know, it's a family thing, man. You just speaking my language. You know what I'm saying? It's man, we
already know.
Man, it's gumbo, it's black eyed peas, it's everything, man. And that's exactly how I feel about this project that we just dropped. at 12 a.m. on January 1st. It's called Two Brothers. It ain't nothing but gumbo on that. It's a short album. It's only 9 songs. You know what I mean? It's nothing too crazy, nothing that's gonna take, you know what I mean? You know, I used to drop stuff that was like 20 tracks, you know what I mean? But like now it's like, you know, the attention span is a little different, but I think it's action packed, you know, and I linked with Frank on this one. He's actually supposed to be on this call right now. What I did is I didn't realize that there was different links to the stream. So that's why I think I sent him the old link. And so what I did, I went ahead and sent him the new one as well. But
that's my fault, cuz we running on a shoestring budget over here. So you know, just being able to be plugged in is an up and up for us, because we working on CPT, especially because of KT.
Man, no, it's all gravy though. But no, man, it's been a beautiful 2025, man. You know, I dropped unconventional I dropped unconventional Louis 4, right? Also dropped another project, and got Verbal Vanguard 2. I also dropped Soap Boys, and then I dropped hella singles in between those. But I feel like the more and more you pay attention to something, like you can speed up like your progress. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's like how to speed up progression. You know, how to speed up progression. You know what I mean? And I felt like I figured out how to do that. And a lot of it is just with like educating myself and like learning how to basically learning all aspects of what I'm doing.
Well, let me matter of fact, let me interject into that. I gotta give this guy flowers in other areas. My cousin is pursuing his MBA. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching you. I'm pocket watching you, brother. Yeah, I see you. But, because that's something that spoke to my heart. I've deviated a little bit. I'm pursuing my MCSW, my master's in clinical social work. But my first go-to was going to be my MBA. Obviously, just because of being an entrepreneur, and I just felt like that was the best way to lasso, throw that rope around everything I'm going. So when I saw Cuzzo doing it, he didn't even know I saw it. I just saw it like I'm living vicariously through this guy. So I saw him put it on his social, just all the things he was juggling. I'm like, wow. Like, if you don't know, like right now you're looking at his background, and I don't mean background like, what we're talking about. I mean like visually. In his garage right now, and this dude here, please show him. Please show him the kitchen where he cooking at. Let him cook.
Yeah, that's right. It's really just I don't know. I get addicted to the seat. I need screen time. That's what I need. Because what's happening is like I get out here and it just never stops. You know what I mean? Like, cause like when you got like ADHD like me, then like anything is possible. And you're thinking about all things at all times. Like I'm not only just thinking about my kids and what they about to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm also thinking about, my mix that I got going on with my guy from Oregon. We just met. Shout out to Michael Watson. Dude is fucking crazy, bro. I mean, it's really on like a spiritual tip. But like,
I know you cooking right now while you talking, but I need you to keep it PG for me, brother, please. Thank you. Thank you. But not to take any energy from what you saying, brother. but nonetheless, I like I say, I'm really I'm really impressed by this guy here, and you should be too, because this guy, he puts it all into one pot. He's putting a lot of ingredients. He's producing. He's an artist. He thinks about the next level. Like, this guy, he's a one-man band. And how many people do you know that does that on a big level? This guy is also a father. He ain't just got one kid. He's got multiple kids that he's still able to go home and be daddy and do more things that even myself, I'm aspiring to do on my own. This guy does them. Like, I was getting ready to say I'm going to stand on my soapbox, but then I got to understand that this dude has his own label called the Soap Boys. Every which way that I throw the ball, every which way I swing at it, it's gonna make a home run with this guy here. So Cuzzo, I can't say enough about you. Which one of these tracks do you want us to venture into while we got you on the line? You sticking with us while we talk about this Diddy, or is that good? Is that gonna be too thick? Is that gonna be too thick for you to cut through? I ain't mad at you if you ain't.
Man, I'm here. I'm happy to be here. If whatever we all talking about, we all talking about together. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, and I'm glad to be here, and it's truly a blessing. You know what I mean? Because you know how I had to maneuver, how we had to maneuver to make everything happen, just because of the time zones, and I'm just honestly, I'm extremely appreciative for anything that you guys, you know, wish to include me. You feel me? So we can make anything, you know what I mean? Whatever it is. And actually, Frank just hit me up too. He's looking to jump in. So I sent him that new link, and yeah, man, like, yeah. So whatever it is, you feel me?
Fact. Oh yeah, I've been checking you out, man. It sounds pretty good. Is you TDE influenced?
What's that?
I kind of expected that. KT, what you got, brother? What you got?
No, I'm saying I was checking this music out, man. So you're in the Bay Area, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You San Jose, or you what? I see you in the Redwoods. What you in where you at? What part of the Bay?
So the Redwoods, that was in that's Armstrong Woods. I don't actually live there.
Sound like
but in Northern California, we got like a lot of redwoods. That's Armstrong. It's like North Bay, right? And then but I'm from Berkeley, California.
Oh, you from Berkeley? Oh,
I'm from Berkeley, California, man.
I used to stay out there in the Bay. I was in Santa Clara, San Jose.
Okay, yeah, Silicon.
South Bay. Yeah, I was South Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the Bay. The Bay nice, man. I like
yes, sir.
I'm just checking you out, man. So who some of your influences is, man? Or you just like what inspired you?
Man, I'm influenced, man. You know, we got the E40s, we got Too Short, you know, we got the Keep to Sneak. Those were like, you know, we got the Goldie Gold Federation, and you know, as a kid, like these were the people that I listened to like all the time, right? Like these were the people that I listened to all the time. I'm talking about on my nigga BMX, and nigga, I even tried skateboarding for a little bit. You know, I'm sorry, my bad. Sorry. I even tried skateboarding for a little bit. You know what I mean? But like that's what I was listening to, and like now, you know, what's cool is I'm actually doing music with all of the people that I listen to.
No way, really?
You know what I mean? And well, I haven't got anything done with E40 yet. That's gonna be a dream, or Too Short. But I'm definitely doing. I got Goldie Gold from the. If you ever, do you know what the Federation is? Or I don't know.
I know the Federation. They were beefing with Master P at one point. I
okay, yeah. So Goldie Gold. He's like, whoa.
Yeah,
like that, you know what I mean? That's Goldie. That's man. He's so raw, bro. Like the energy, man. Like he can make anybody hit that gym. You know what I mean? And like that's what I needed. And I was like, man, I need Goldie Gold on this. And so it was a blessing. I was messing with my boy Della, and then Goldie just slid through. You know, Della actually shoots all my videos and everything. I don't know. Yeah, he does all my shooting. 707 Supply. Shout out 707. I'm from 510, but I relocated to 707 like after I graduated college. So like pretty much like so I'm still out here. You know what I mean?
Bay Area cat. You really is a Bay Area cat. That's
yeah, man. Like I just had to just dipping and mobbing through the area codes, but and then me and Keek the Sneak, we working on some stuff.
Like,
I
love Keek the
Nice.
Sneak.
I have Keek on the unconventional Louis 3. It's called Lot of Apple Bottom.
I gotta check that out, man. I love
LAP. But that's that was a good one. And then just some other stuff in the mix, but man.
But it's ironic because if you listen to your first hand, if you don't know, you got more LA kind of rap style to me.
You think so?
I hear a little bit of Ab Soul, J-Rock mixed blended in a little bit.
Okay.
My ear from this couple of tracks. I heard about 3 records.
Okay. Well, you brought out somebody, J-Rock. Yeah, he got a J-Rock dropping somewhere in the files.
Yeah. I can see you on the TDE type label because you're lyrical. Like the band lyrical now, but a lot of this stuff high speed and they more about the slaps. And when I was in the Bay, it was about the slaps. Slow down, you can't catch me. Them type records, But I was out there for 10 years, 15 years ago, so that's a long time ago.
That was you was here at the right time.
Yeah.
That was a good time. About 10, 15 years ago, that was a real good time. That was like when, you know what I mean? Like people were still alive.
Yeah.
You feel me? People were still alive 10, 15 years ago.
I had issues with I'm from Braden, Florida, so I used to wear a B-Town hat. So I went to Oakland wearing the B-Town hat. And the dude at the liquor store, he said, "Hey, you might not want to wear that hat, man, because Oakland and Berkeley really don't get along."
Nah. You could wear a Berkeley. You could people from Berkeley, everybody from Berkeley is so Berkeley is so diverse that like you could everybody from people from Oakland, you could like look at somebody and almost see that they from Berkeley. You could, but you can't. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really. I'll take that back. You can't really do that. But what you can do is like you could. It's like when people get to talk, like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But it's like, I think it's really like this level of like united, depending on like what your goals are. Yeah. Like you can unite with anyone depending upon what your goals are. So like if me and this, like if you, okay, for instance, right? Like it's like, oh, you can't wear that thing over here. It's just Oakland. Like, no, that's not the case. But the case is you can't express your goals in this place where they are not goal oriented like you are. You know what I mean? Like, and that's that's anywhere, that's any place. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I want to go get some gym shorts and a gym t-shirt and hit the gym. And if you go talking gym shorts, gym shirt and hit the gym to somebody who want to eat Frito-Lays or not even that, because I was just doing some Funyuns. or go talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? That's really not even about like, I mean, you could still eat snack food and still work out, but like just go be with the people who don't want to do that. Then it's gonna be like, nah, you can't do that. You can't. It's not like that over here. You can't come around preaching health and wealth to the people who don't want to hear about health and wealth.
I don't know, because see y'all entering into the chat with some pistols ready to shoot somebody over the shirt and Frito. We don't do that in Florida. You might get into something, but it ain't
Florida got, man, we ain't got no stand your ground out here, man. It's like
it's different over there.
Well, I got G-check.
There ain't no stand your ground here. I think it ain't no stand.
Well, I used to be in Fairfield a lot. I used to be by Vallejo. I used to stump out in Vallejo.
Nice.
Before we get too far into it, because we want to get into the. Before we get into the Diddy chat, I just want to kind of give Cuzzo a little bit of heads up. So, like, you know, the things that we gonna chop it up with is you're an artist, so you understand holistically about what you don't want to leave on the table, because there's a lot of stuff on the table, right? You know that. So I think that what this Diddy documentary brings into consideration is that how many things were left on the table? How many things do I complain about that I should actually activate and go do myself? How many things is it just the nuance of an opinion versus is it just an opinion?
How much time you have? How much time do you have?
How much time you
do
have?
it yourself?
How much time?
How much time can you squeeze in? You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
How much time do we have?
How many people are going to use that as an excuse though? Because if I talk to you specifically, I know you're dicing it down. You're busting it down. There's a lot of people that could say I could do what Louis doing. I could do what KT doing. I could do what Hollywood doing. But, oh my God, are you doing those things?
Are you doing it though? Yeah.
So we're going to get into this Diddy, and that's the nuance. That's what I want you. That's what I want you to think about. Man. Then by the time we bring in your partner, we'll be somewhere in the middle of that. But we got my cousin, big unconventional Louis in the house. It's 2026. It's the Strategize Network, TSN, the Hollywood Red Show, the Soap Boys, and we got KT KRUISER and Deacon Weezo. Deke, where you at? I see you just got back in the chat. I know you got something to say. What's up, brother? What you got? You got any questions for Cuzzo before we get into this Diddy? Diddy
man,
or Diddy not?
The good music, man. My God. Keep doing your thing, cuz, and hanging in there, and make sure you don't make no music with Diddy. Then, if you go in the studio, bring sexy chocolate with you, just in case. Yes, sir, bro. And don't use the bathroom, man. Make no pee. You know he like to pee. Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, I used the porta potty with him the other day. You know that Negro, man. I'm glad. Yes, sir. I'm glad. I wasn't all the way there, but man, I covered mine up. I said, nah, no peeking now. God dang it, man. So, hang in there, cause just cover it up, man. Just make sure. And I like to pee sitting down every now and then. Yes, sir. I don't like to get on there.
My
don't you hate when the pee smell like lemonade? Like that's when you gotta drink water. Yeah, it's tangy a little bit. Yeah, make sure you drink water. When it's brown, when it look like sweet tea, you need to drink water. But yes,
oh my God, leave it alone, brother. Leave it alone. Oh my God.
Oh man. Yeah, we here.
Deke, I wasn't trying to turn you away, brother. You just killing them. You're killing them without no bullets. And I don't know what else to say to you, brother, because boy, you're roasted. You're roasting marshmallows without a fire, brother. Oh my God, brother. But anyway, unconventional Louis.
Yes, sir.
The Hollywood Red Show. We putting it in motion. Brother,
yes, sir.
We salute you, brother.
I appreciate you,
You
man.
already know it. You already know it. And matter of fact, right before we start to get into this Diddy, what's the top track you want me to play?
Man, the top
without
track.
you thinking. Yep. Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go,
pulling it
let's go,
off
let's go,
YouTube.
let's-
I need a YouTube banger. Where's that YouTube banger? Where's that YouTube banger? Yes, sir, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, Matt. Let's go, Mad Vigor.
Pulling it up right now, brother. Tell me, why are we pulling this up? 2026, brother. What is at the top of your priority? By the time, if we was to have this conversation, 2027, give me one thing that you know is going to be accomplished in between then and now. And we're going to get back to it. Yes, sir.
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategize Network, TSN.
Music. I know I'm accomplished a lot of music. Health is wealth. I'm gonna try to get way bigger and way stronger than I ever was before. And I've done this before. You know what I mean? Like I play sports, I did the whole thing, but I think this year I'm gonna just go like harder than I ever went before. You know what I mean? Like, but the music, the everything, man. It's like it's so many things are connected, like to health and making it all, making it possible. You got to be in that mind state to really get there. And so focusing on that mind state and focusing on what's really important instead of, because it's always a lot of, distractions, right? We get distracted with everyday things and it's easy to kind of like lose focus on what you're really trying to get done. And so I think this year is focus. This year is, longevity. This year is prosperity. This year is making sure everything is copacetic.
Like that. Refresh me again, because I'm 45 this year, brother.
Oh man, hey, you look about 26.
What? Don't
look
tell
look
them
like
lies.
about 26.
That's just for you. Yeah, that's just for you, and you guess what it also is? Just for men, brother.
Yes, sir.
What's the track we looking up again, cuz what we got?
Here we could
tell me again, cuzzo.
Let's see here.
What's the top track you want?
So we going YouTube. Where we
going YouTube.
From?
We YouTube it, brother.
Okay. Let me
yeah. What's the top track? What's the one that's good? That if anybody click right now, what's the one that if they was reaching directly to your heart, what's the one that's gonna resonate the most?
Let's go Coffee Bean. Or we could even let's go encrypted message. Let's go encrypted message.
Encrypted message. You see how this guy does? That's why he West Coast. This dude gave me a 30-letter phrase, an encrypted message. I'm glad I'm a journalist major, because oh my God, I promise a lot of you Negroes, you niggas would have a problem spelling encrypted. Y'all messed that all the way up. Let me get this right. Encrypted message. And you didn't use the street. You didn't use the street version of this, right? Encrypted message.
ENCRYPTED. I can't spell.
Encrypted message. This is how I truly feel.
I'm pulling it up now.
It's how I truly feel about everything that I've been able to witness. Because like just being out and about, touching all these different states, and just like seeing people, you know, and it's just like, man, like it's a beautiful thing to like know how much talent is out there, but people just they just kind of like stop.
Before I get into this, because I pulled it up. Yeah, I just pulled it up. I want you to tell us a little bit more about the journey, because you've done a whole tour. I don't know if it's even completed. I don't know if you're still in the midst of it, but I know that you have been putting on a whole campaign out of your pocket, out of your bag, to go to the surrounding states to put on a tour. What has that been looking like, brother? And what can you tell to other artists that are actually trying to pursue the same thing of how to condition themselves, of what they should label a success and a work in progress? How does that look like? What do you label a success versus a work in progress?
Success is consistency. Success is consistency. Success is constantly dedicating $1 to one place and watching that dollar grow because of different areas. It's, you know, that $1 is able to reach, because like if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, right, you get better at it. Like it's like we all play sports, right? And then when we first started playing sports, it was kind of just like, okay, I'm a little, and then all of a sudden you get a little older, you get more strength, right? And that, I feel like that's what like success is. Success is like, it's really just really like something that's built up. It's nothing that's like automatic. I mean, you could have like those one-offs, you know what I mean? You could have that one-off for sure, but I just kind of just keep doing the same things over and over again. And then like, as I do them over and over again, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you could watch that movie like once and then you watch it again when you're a little older, and then you watch it again, you're like, oh wait, that's what the movie meant. Oh, and all of a sudden you realize you've been watching this movie your whole entire life. The same movie. Facts, right? The same movie.
I like that.
The same movie. And then like all of a sudden, like you're watching it and you're like, whoa, I just heard the OG say that the other day. And we were just talking about, I'm like, whoa, but I've been watching this movie. I've seen it 1,000 times. I never even looked at it like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. Facts. Right. And it's like you wouldn't even know that if that was the first time you ever watched that movie. So it's like consistency, because like, even though you feel like, you know, it might not be going anywhere because you're doing the same thing every time, that you get like, you start like perfecting the steps about the consistency. Like I'm consistent, but like, how can I consistently be better? If that's, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's really like whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. And like, don't stop doing it. Like the second like you stop, that's where consistency stops. So, and then like just me being out and about, like going to these different places, like even like I had like a whole performance, right? I had a whole performance, and like by the end of the tour, like that performance that I did was way better, just because of the simple fact that I did it over and over and over again. Idaho, California, Oregon, Washington, you know, like all these different, all these different places, you know what I mean? Like doing the same thing over, and then like just, you know, getting in that groove, you know what I mean? And like by the last show, it's like you perfected it, you know what I mean? And then you come back home and do that same show, and then like people are reacting differently because, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like, and what I've noticed like out there and about is that like a lot of people are like, man, you know, like I needed to hear that. And like, sometimes I think like you're a way better artist than I am. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to get out there and
because you
make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like
you
it's just
humble. Because you
you know what I
humble,
mean? It's like
cuzzo,
man,
'cause
but
you
it's
humble.
like yeah. So like I don't know. I don't have no problem saying that. Like oh he way doper than me. Oh, I have no problem saying that. You know what I mean? But that people get this dopeness and they don't know what to do with it. They're just like, okay, and then they'll try something like, oh, it didn't work. And then all of a sudden, like that'll take a couple years off the roadmap because and then somebody else will come in and be like, no, this is the best thing I've ever heard in my life. And that's why, you know, I always tell people like, you know, you might have heard it 1,000 times, but someone else has never even heard it at all.
Cuzzo, you said something big. Like I don't listen to albums. I'm 45 now, and stuff that I listened to in my teens. It's just like me reading the Bible. When I read scriptures that I haven't read 1,000 times, by the time I read them 4 or 5 times, it piques my interest. It allows me to elaborate differently, and it's not exclusive to one thing. It's just about, if we continue to pour into something, it's going to overflow with blessings. That's ooh. If we pour into things, it's going to overflow into blessings. Yeah, hey, I ain't trying to take no credit from me, but that came off the top of my mind. If we overflow with it, it's going to come with the blessings. That's real talk. So we're going to get into this encrypted message with my cousin, a.k.a. Louis Unconventional.
I appreciate it.
And you know it's unconventional. Yes, sir. Let's
You
go.
already know it's unconventional. Yes, sir.
You search for the world and names who already did it, but how you not live it about chicken sitting up in your kitchen. You know what you got. It's just hard to fully present it because preparation can turn to procrastination in minutes. I pray my discernment is OLED. Cause what I see is a generation of talent, not just from one sort of way, cause the region equally balanced. New challenge, remove the malice, so every blessing is counted. You search for the world and names who already did it, but how you not live it about chicken sitting up in your kitchen. You know what you got. It's just hard to fully present it because preparation can turn to procrastination in minutes. I pray for more focus. Beneficial beauty like Indian crocus. Truly heavy duty, too late to be noticed. Carry it every day because you know it ain't hopeless. Hoping one day it's gonna carry you. Just know it already do if you slightly think about it. Never simple and plan when you forced to be the pilot. Promise to carry them all and never speak about the mileage cause you always kept it solid. Nothing to work unless you do. Came a long way from an attempt cause you really make it happen. Accompanied by the struggle but obstacles, you assassin. Long lasting passion, always been your fashion. Covering the cloth of historical garments like Emporium. Tuskegee, Dashiki, valedictorian. You opened up your heart and now all the blessings are pouring in. You know progression, not the goal, it's the way of life. If they cast a roll, you got bluefin tuna price. Callus make you swole like contenders at the Super Bowl. And you can never fold like wooden planks and anvil. Big heart of gold strapped in like a sandal. Doors open up when the pressure twisted the handle. Cause you can handle all the pressure, never in shamble. When it's a will, it's a way, your direction spark a handful. Your positivity beautiful like Istanbul.
Time after time, food on my table. God, it was always clothes on my back, God. Every time I turn around, it was always, You never leave me, God. Never forsake me, God. God, it was always you.
Fire. That's fire, cuzzo. What was your inspiration?
What was my
What was the inspiration behind that? Matter of fact, let me get Deacon to come in because he been out of pocket for a little second. What you got, Deacon?
Oh no, it sound like Andre 3000 from Outkast. Yeah, he got that. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's yeah, but see, this ain't the YN's type of music. They have to eat Adderall and not take baths. So yeah, cause you got that good grown folk, good rap.
Use her.
You can wear a suit and tie. Yeah, I like your music. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you gotta brush your teeth when you listen to your rap. These other why you can go to an NBA YoungBoy concert with Boo Boo draws on and weed your hair up and
Oh my goodness.
nobody ain't gonna say nothing. Goddamn, yes, sir. Yeah, it's bad when the blicky costs more than the outfit. You like, well, damn, man. Yeah, so oh man, it's a 2-gun minimum, guys. Well, but keep doing your thing though, cause yes, sir. Yeah,
Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. That's just,
What can Louis? Yeah, what can unconventional Louis answer for you for things that you don't really have real answers about the West Coast? Because East Coast, West Coast is two different. It really is. It's two different cultures that's the same, but somehow or another we've been pinned against each other differently. That's the reason why the East Coast, West Coast has been a staple for many years. Tupac, Biggie, anything that we can graduate to this. What you think of what we're listening to in the South? Because I think a lot of guys in the South, we think that it's all about dancing, or it's all about go shoot 'em up, or it's all about this, or all about that. How do you unpack that when you listen to music like this, Deep? What do you take away from it? What do you think about it?
You talking about me?
I might have tried to answer. I might have tried to come. Yeah, I might have came with a Dr. Umar question. And I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
No, I like it. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's the type of music, man. That's veneer teeth in your mouth music. Like that. Yeah, bro. Like it's good. It's good. It makes you. It makes you just want to be smarter. Like yeah, it's motivational rap music. Cause man, I ain't gonna lie to you. My skin start itching with this YN other music and the female rap horror music. So yeah, so Cuz doing his thing, man. I like it. Yes, sir, man. And your breath though, you ain't dingy. He ain't got dingy rap music. I like that. There's no yard sale rap. Yeah, we need to bring it back to classiness. And yes, sir, brother. And also too, it ain't got that fornication sound. So whatever that means, but yes, he brought it back to the Outcast though. I swear. Now we need Andre 3000. Hollywood, you need to. Big Boy, you need to come on in and do the Big Boy. Whatever the partner. Yeah, like it sounds like that Southern realistic. He sound like Andre 3000. I swear to God. Now, if you get Erica and you don't want her, I know you got a lot of kids. I help impregnate her now, just in case now, because boy, that rap music sound good. You're making. So yes, sir.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir, man. It's just sad that you gotta find the right crowd to promote it with, because everybody's with this single baby mama thing, everybody's stupid. So yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, like, I got a lot of different styles. You know what I mean? Like, but that's what I feel like is like was really because he asked me to like, okay, what's one song? I'm like, okay, I know this one definitely. It's gonna hit the right ears, like wherever they feel it at. You know what I mean? And like, it might not be at the club where they feel that at. It might be when they at home actually dealing with their real shit. You know, once they get back, once they get back, you know,
we gotta give Cuzzo the potty mouth. We
at.
gotta give the Cuzzo the potty mouth award. He gonna continue to keep my. He gonna keep. Yeah, you and Deke. I'm gonna tell you. Y'all gonna keep me working because people gonna be mad at me because they gonna be saying, "Oh, we don't talk like that. I ain't heard people talk like that. Why you talk like that?" Hey, listen. We gotta accept people where they at and be able to pull the diamonds from the rough. Because keep going.
Yeah, man. But yeah, no, I just think that like a lot of people have more inside of them than they realize. And that's what I'm always trying to bring out. I'm trying to bring out that champion. You know, I'm trying to bring out that legendary warrior, the ones that you read about and that you hear about all the time. It's like we got some of the strongest people walking among us today that we don't even know about because we don't celebrate it like that. You know what I mean? We celebrate so many other things. We celebrate, we celebrate that hit. You know, we celebrate a whole bunch of other things than like, you know, what people want to celebrate the outside more than they want to celebrate the inside. You know what I mean? And that's what
elaborate on that. What do you mean by that?
Like they want to people like celebrating what you can see versus what you feel. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Like because you know what you see, because you know what you can see and you see it, right? And it looks good. It looks amazing, right? But what we're not celebrating is how you truly feel. And what I'm here, I feel like where I'm placed is to like get people to understand how they truly feel versus like, this is how I want to feel because I see how that looks and they look like they feeling good. So I want to portray whatever looks good. And like, obviously, like, I definitely delve into my fun. You know what I mean? Like we have fun. We gotta have fun. But like at the end of the day, like I feel like the only way you can truly have fun is if you've taken care of everything else in place, so that you can have fun without anxiety in the morning.
Facts.
I don't know. It's just, you know.
Yeah. I think you made some good points, Cuzzo. So we gonna get into this part 2. Diddy, the reckoning. I hope that there's not a lot of us in this circle that has some reckoning going on. Specifically, Deacon Weezo.
Oh my God!
Because I think he got a lot of reckoning going on. But I got your back though, brother. I do. Matter of fact, Cuzzo say he got your back too. I see it in his face.
I got your back.
Yes, sir. Oh man. Yes, sir.
Even KT ain't said it yet, but he got your back too, brother. Oh my God. we gonna get into this sound bite. Deke, what you got, brother? What you got?
No, brother. I'm gonna get on into it past my bedtime. So yes, sir. But I'm listening.
I know it is, brother. So we gonna get into this part 2. Let's get into it. Let's go.
What's up, baby? I'm about to deposit 200 million right now. I feel good. They open the bank open for me, you feel me? What's up, baby? What's up, daddy? You got her fucked up right there.
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategize Network, TSN.
You shoot it one time. You want to scream in the crowd, don't you? You want to scream. You want to scream in the crowd. I know you do.
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategize Network, TSN.
I always looked at him as just being like this rich Harlem cat who just want to dance and make money.
Not all the ladies look so right. All the niggas, all the real players, the motherfucker.
No violence in him. But every time I turn around, there's violence. Oh my God! There's violence with his name on it. At the time, there's this tension that is going on between Pac and Puff. Puff wanted to work with Pac on a lot of levels, business-wise. And Pac wasn't having it. He was more interested in Biggie and his career. Puff was very threatened by Pac. He's very threatened, especially if you're an executive who want the guy to make you money, and the guy is saying, no, fuck you.
Around that time, Tupac was going to do a song with Little Sean at Quad Studio.
Out of the blue, they wanted me to do something. So I said, all right, stopped off to get some weed, smoked the weed. Then I was getting, you at? Where you at? Why you ain't coming? I was like, I'm coming, I'm on my way, hold on. I wasn't thinking why they want me here so bad. Walking up to the building, somebody screamed from the upper top of the studio, and it's Lil Caesar. He's like Biggie's side man, right?
We was in the recording with Big, and I'm yelling like, yo, Pop. And he looked up, yo, what's up, little nigga? I go back in the room, I tell Big, I'm like, yo, Big, Pop dance. He was like, oh, all right, go get him. Get to the elevator, and when I was about to walk out, two dudes came from both sides. Get the fuck back in the elevator.
Recording artist Tupac Shakur was shot 5 times last night in a robbery.
After surgery, his condition was upgraded to satisfactory, and he checked out of the hospital against his doctor's advice.
I think they're trying to rub me. Yeah, robbers don't leave behind $80,000 Rolexes. You know what I mean? They don't do that, okay?
Pac has been shot in New York under your watch.
Question would be, who knew that he was pulling up?
Biggie, knowing myself, had nothing to do whatsoever of Tupac being robbed. That's just a fact.
After everything that has unfolded, I have to think twice about how that situation went down.
Do you think Puffy was not shooting?
I believe so. I do believe so. But you can see now why someone like a Puff will want someone like a Pac out the picture. You know, Pac was vilified while he was alive. Puff was exalted. That's the bigger picture.
That's the bigger picture. Is what is being said. This is the Hollywood Red Show, exclusively on the Strategize Network. And we got my partners, DEACON WEEZO, KRUISER, and our special guest, AKA Unconventional Louis. Let's go, baby. I don't know, man. It's a lot on the table with this. Let me just say it this way. We've already unpacked. We've done this for 2 episodes now. I'm not trying to throw Puffy up under the bus, cause I'm a bad boy. I don't want to be, but if somebody look at me on the outside, that might be what they say. I didn't want to be that. Louis, you a bad boy?
Hey man, we gotta be who we are, and where we are. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? What you doing? You know what I mean? Like, how we gonna get through this? You gotta get through it. But I don't necessarily. I mean, when you on top of the world in his position, I just feel like there's a lot of like missing pieces to the puzzle. There's a lot of things that like we don't know that goes on, and we are so like driven to like this whole thing that, you know, what he's got going on, but that's just the only thing that's been brought to the light. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like how many other things how many other things you know haven't been put on blast. You know what I'm saying? There's like a lot of other things
That's
out
where
there.
I was going. That's where I was going. Where do you think there's where do you think there's the holes? Where does the information fall in the holes for you of questions that are not answered?
The information that's not promoted.
And
like everybody can see. All you got to do is have T-Mobile, and you get Netflix for free. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what you know what I mean. Like it's everybody's connected. It's crazy. Like you can literally you can watch anything anywhere, but like whatever's being promoted, people are going to watch, and that's what they're going to talk about. It's a promotion. It's the promotion. What do we want?
So if it was my bad, cause I think somehow or another the latency fell in between. You're responding on the fact that you don't feel like all the information was put out there. Am I following you?
It never is. It never is. Never is. Why would they do that? They couldn't come out with another episode if that happened. You know,
KT KRUISER. You see what Louis said. What are you saying, KRUISER? Because I know that's not your perspective.
Hey, I'm biased. I hate Diddy, so I believe he did everything they said. I'm death row, baby. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't sugarcoat nothing. I believe Diddy did a lot more than that. I said they made him look good in the documentary. From what I heard, he did a lot my God! So hey, I'm the wrong guy to talk about Diddy. I'm glad he in jail. They should have gave him.
You the right guy. I want you to bring all the hate, baby. I want you to bring all the hate.
Bring all the hate.
If I get any evidence he took out Park, I'm going to that jail and take him out.
Oh my God! Exactly. And listen, Sean John, Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy, Mr. Revolt, whatever happens, brother, just go after KT KRUISER by himself. He's not a part of what we got going on over here. Just saying.
I would all the smoke, Diddy.
Get him by himself.
Justin Combs, you can get it. The other Combs, Quincy Combs, all of them can get it. I ain't getting them boys.
my God.
They actually got a documentary that's coming up. I didn't get a lot of information, but it sounds like they're trying to vindicate Puffy on that situation, and so I'm not sure. You know,
They can't say Puffy.
I don't know whether to make heads and tails off of what's going on with them, but nonetheless, when it does happen, I need to know how I'm going to rightly divide the line in the sand. And I believe we're going to use KT KRUISER as the villain.
That's why he calls himself Diddy. Did he do it? Did he not? He did.
Let's get into this Puffy, man.
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategized Network, TSN.
And that's a story that hasn't been told.
It allows them to get a clearer picture, stretch the defense more violently, faster.
6 days before the trial.
There was a whole lot of my God! I still knocked it down. Like that shit was crazy to me that shit wasn't there. It was just a sign to me like I'm in the future. I'm in the future. I was a little builder. Yeah, the building I got my tickets. You know what I'm saying? It was a sign to me like that, but I was saying that shit was there like 2 months ago, right? I'm not tripping. Yeah, they wanted to.
Puff is in this position where he has all this turmoil, but he's not at the point where he's saying where I went wrong. He's saying to himself, how do I get out of this? Maybe I can convince some witnesses that I'm not the guy who I am. Eventually, he's going to get to the point where he's going to ask himself, how did I get myself in this situation?
This man, I get 95. He had two of the hottest acts. Greg Mack gave us Flavor in Your Ear.
No flavor.
And Biggie. Bad Boy was rising up.
My little lab right here, you know, where I cut my deals and all that. Got my little headset, living out a dream, you know what I'm saying?
One time, Sean was in his office. I'm in a little cubby hole around the corner. Buzzes me. So I get up and I go in with my papers and go. A girl is giving him a blowjob at the desk. He wanted me to see that. He wanted me to see her face. And then he was able to get her to do that right then and there in the office. She leaves. What did you want me for? I didn't want you for anything. That was the beginning for me to see this is what's going on here.
Can everybody here make some noise for VIP for bringing back to you?
So the seeds for all of this was early on.
I would like to thank y'all, House of Records, BMG.
So what I want to create is a presence right before we get into this new Dave Chappelle comedy. Oh my God. He really brings it into perspective about this documentary in an unconventional way. Because Dave, he don't hold no punches. I think anybody who's watched the Dave Chappelle comedy can relate and understand what I'm saying. So I just want to give a little bit of background. We're doing something unconventional tonight because we got unconventional Louis with us, baby. So we're going to do something unconventional tonight. We're going a little bit further, going a little bit farther, going a little bit deeper. This is the Hollywood
You're
Radio.
tuned in to the one and only, the Strategized Network, TSN.
So, what I want to put in everybody's mindset before we get in any further is that keep an open mind. Make your opinions after. Matter of fact, if you got some, we got the hotline 256-405-9050. 256-405-9050. Hit us up. You got something to say? We ready for you. You got some comments? Hit us up. YouTube, The Strategized Network. Facebook, The Strategized Network. Other than that, if you ain't got no real opinions and you ain't ready to stand on it,
Oh my God!
hold on to them, baby. We'll talk to you later. Let's get back to this Diddy. Let's go.
That came from people in the industry co-signing his activity because it brought money in.
Know this. The Juicy went platinum. Papa went platinum. Remix went platinum.
That whole Bad Boy thing was so big. Faith Evans.
To be first lady on Puff Daddy's label.
Total. Biggie. And Fred Man.
The thing over here is Greg Mack.
It was a consistent back to back.
So let me just give you a day in the life of Puff Daddy. Gets up from wherever he stayed that night. Heads to the office 2 hours late. You might have somebody pulling him over saying, hey, ain't you in that video? Ain't that you? Oh, yo, here go a demo.
He's over there. Sure. Oh, what's up, Puff? How you doing, baby, bro?
Had the big baseball bat cell phones, and the phone might ring. Such and such is on the phone calling from jail. Yo, I'm coming home. You might have a group standing in front of the office, already with the microphone, ready to sing, you love me, I love, just to get their shot at Puffy. Everybody wants to see him. He is now the new gateway into music. You're gonna take all of this power and money you're getting now and play by the rules? No, I'm the rule now. I am the exception to the rule.
One day, it seemed like out of the blue, my door opens up. Sean walks in. He had a baseball bat, big attaché case suitcase with the snaps on it. The stocks were there.
Being a fucking hustle, being a grind, doing your job.
He wanted me to sign my 25% over. And Diddy's over me like this. He wants to stop that. He wants it now.
I'm not gonna stay fucking lying down. I can't do it, man.
He said, there's a business deal I need to take care of. I need to do this. I need to get this all on one side, but I'll give it back to you. I'm going to give it back to you.
I don't know how to be accountable.
And he threatened until I did.
Now, before we get too deep into this, I don't want
You're tuned in to the one and only, the
Strategized
Strategized Network,
baby.
TSN.
Shout out to everybody that's out there. Shout out to everybody that's checking in on Facebook. Shout out to everybody that's checking in through YouTube. Shout out to everybody that's on here. Shout out to my partners I could have held it for about 30 more seconds, but I was just doing what I do. Shout out to my cousin, Unconventional Louie, big time baby, all the way to the West Coast. Shout out to my partners, KT KRUISER. Shout out to Deacon Weezo, all the way from FLA, baby. Let's go. It's the Hollywood Red Show, the Strategize Network. We busting down this Diddy, or did he?
Oh my God!
Did he not? I don't know. And I'm glad that it's not my job to figure it out. But guess what?
Oh my God!
We gonna unpack a little bit of this suitcase tonight. 2026, baby. It's the Strategize Network on the... Matter of fact, I did it backwards. It's the Hollywood Red Show on the Strategize Network. KT KRUISER, what you got, brother? Let me know what you got, brother.
Man, you know, from these clips, man, you know, it's basically, with this Diddy case, it's basically like the R. Kelly case, man. People knew he was doing wrong. When stuff didn't go their way, they turned on him. That's how it usually goes, It's that simple, but everybody got the right to tell their side of the story, so you can't really be mad at them. And like I say, they did some things, they was a part of some things, so ain't nobody innocent. But Diddy did have a problem. He did have an obsession with taking other people, trying to get with other dudes' ex and other dudes' girls. Then the guy was on Vlad, and one of the guys who Diddy used to hire, and he said Diddy didn't have much, so that's why Diddy was getting guys to do what he couldn't really do himself. That's why he's paying for them guys to do what he couldn't do.
Nick, what you got, brother?
It's not against the law to be a freak, though.
Oh man, brother, keeping it going, brother. Just keep, yes sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna come with something after the Puffy thing, though. Yes, sir, brother.
Do you got 2 cents to add? Is Puffy being damned to hell, or is he being risen above? Is it's somebody throwing him a life raft? And if somebody, is it you?
Of course,
my God! Yeah, like if you look at all the rap music and everything, all the black from Death Row to all of them got took down. So no, brother, that's just a part of being a black man, and 50 Cent, he gotta be careful because either he next or Kanye or I see Kanye apologize to the Jews, so and Floyd Mayweather, we black men just gotta really be careful. They just going in, they doing what they think that they supposed to do. Look at all these guys started off good, now they broke, ugly, ain't got nothing, no money or nothing, or in jail or dead. Yeah, like think about it, brother. We ain't got no more black hip hop music. Yeah, but
we're making a change, though. We're making a change. We're making something.
Yes, sir.
We getting there, man. We getting there.
Yeah, like what you doing is perfect, and you ain't signing nobody. I like that.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, Guzzo been putting in work. Matter of fact, like I say, I did not use him as a soapbox, even though that's his brand. Because when I met him, to digress, like I met him, that's my cousin on my father's side, and we met in a big way. Like when I met him, I just loved everything that I met about him. It wasn't even about the bloodline. It was just about the work that he was putting in, and like the work that he continues to put in. Like I'm a man, so if I'm going to speak on another man, at least for me, and y'all that's already tapped in with me, D, KT, you know me. I give flowers while people are still in this world. I don't wait till later. If I find something special that you're doing, then I'm gonna speak specially about you. That's just what I'm here for. So like my cousin, he may not all the way know that, but I think he knows some of it. Cause like ever since day one, I was just like, cousin, boy, I see you, boy, you doing this, boy, you doing that. Like I didn't reserve time to do it. I just said it right off the rip. Like I didn't string him along and try. I just saw him, and because I wanted to give him the same food that I eat off of. Like I eat off of that. Like with somebody, no matter whether it was somebody I got a relationship with or not, that speaks on me in a high way, that sees me in a way that I didn't even expect, or that I'm not promoting for them to do. Like that may not necessarily reflect to what he's doing, because like he's very intentional. He's doing things in a very big way. He's doing things in a very consistent way. So I don't think he's not expecting the accolades or the flowers or the attention or the energy that comes with it, because he's working towards it. So I'd be remiss to not say that. But nonetheless, we can all want these things, but are we working towards these things? Are we being consistent? Is our brand representing that?
Right.
And that's where we have to cast it off to the pearls, to the swine, and see if they eat off of it. Because not all the pigs are going to be able to appreciate the pearls that you throw to them. That's not my words. That's the Bible's word. So I'm giving it back. And like, Cuzzo, for real, and for real, salute you, brother. Cause you're doing your thing, brother. Like,
I appreciate you, big cousin.
You know I'm cooking with you, and you know I'm slow cooking with you, because I like literally I'm gonna put myself on blast, like I put Cuzzo on a track that like it's been over a year. Then I spun it off to him like, Cuzzo, what you got on this? What you think about it? Came to me. And then it showed the cracks in my foundation, because I'm not told. No. Me. Presentation. He can do public PR. There we go. He could do PR, and he could juggle all that together. Like when I see somebody able to do that, whether I could do it or not, I just know I'm not able to do it under one effort. And this guy does this repeatedly. Like I don't know all of the things he got under that umbrella, but brother, if you see what Cuzzo puts out on a regular basis, it's a team effort. And if he's doing all of that by himself, then you know what we need to do? We need to salute it, baby. And that's what I'm gonna do right here. Whether anybody else do it, Cuzzo, we salute you over here. And you're doing it on a big, better, and great way, Cuzzo.
Appreciate you, man.
So I appreciate you. I appreciate what you've done for me. I appreciate what you're doing for the culture. I appreciate what you're doing in a bigger and better way that you're not even seeing, because you're so consistent. And like I say again, man, without getting on my soapbox, because I knew it would get there. And it ain't because you my cousin, it's just because it's real. Bro, you working hard. And you make me want to work harder. So and that's the same thing that I pray that if when I leave this world that somebody else could say about me, that no matter where I from that light, they seeing me from what that was great, that I could be able to bask in the ambiance. Right. I don't want to sound too Shakespeare, but
nah, like that. But you are though. You know what I mean? You like
it is, baby. Know what it is, baby.
You created this platform to like really reach out and get the deeper opinion about things, and I feel like a lot of people don't talk about this stuff regularly, and so then all of a sudden when someone lashes out, you'd be like, well, damn, how is this person ever thinking like this, or like why would this person ever go out and do this? Is because we never even really knew how they felt. But like platforms like this actually give people the opportunity to speak on how they feel and to let the world know, and it reaches levels of diversity that people wouldn't even necessarily understand because they're already in their area. So like it's good to like hear stuff from different sides of the moon, you know what I mean? Because it's always daytime where it's nighttime somewhere else, you know what I mean? And so that different side of the moon theory is crazy, bro. And man, I appreciate this. This is amazing. And so are you, cuzzo. You the man, man. And I appreciate you for sliding me on, man. For real. Thank you. And all your kind words too, man. That stuff. See, that's what we need to do, man. We need to get everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Like just giving them, congratulating people on like more of a regular basis. Because I know I feel fucking good when you say that shit about me. Because I be like doing my shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? And then I hear some kind ass words. I'm like, well, shit, damn, maybe it ain't that. Maybe I ain't the, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's good. You know what I mean? But like me, like I'm so caught up in like trying to like do so many different things, and then like it might be 1 decibel off, and it'll ruin my whole day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you over here tripping about a decibel? What about the song? I'm sorry, my bad, bro. Yeah, but
you know we went somewhere else, but nonetheless, that's the gratitude, that's the appreciation that I appreciate for God. I thank you for bringing me to this perspective. In this level, that no matter what somebody else may disagree with, that we can still perform and put on and do what we do. Yeah, I do want us to have a level of etiquette, because I know there's a lot of haters out there, and the first thing they want to put is that what we didn't do right, what I didn't do right. Let me just say it that way. And the goal, what I want is to produce is that where's the God element? Because if God was looking for perfect people, then he would have threw us all in the fire as wood to burn up. But nonetheless, the better that I know, the better I'm gonna do. The better that I know, the better I'm gonna do.
You know who said that?
The better that I know, the better I'm gonna do, fellas. And so I expect that same thing.
That's what Maya Angelou, I think she said, Maya Angelou, I think she said, we did our best until we knew better. I think that's what Maya Angelou said. You might be able to pull it up. I think there was some along those lines.
I'm pretty for sure you're speaking out of the bag, brother. You're speaking out your bag. That's the truth. And so it's not that I'm damning somebody to hell that if they say something out of pocket, because I'm sure I've said some of those same things. I'm not even sure. I know I've said some of those same things, but you know, word brings life. Word brings life, and word takes away life. That's what I believe, because that's what my Bible tells me. So as I approach things and when I say things, I'm not trying to look like I'm better than somebody else. What I'm looking at is that I am presenting a level of where I want to meet any conversation, where I want to meet people, where I want to meet the opportunity to rise above. And I believe that you present that same level of integrity. So I know you can appreciate that. And with the fellas here, you know, everybody in here understands that same opportunity. Matter of fact, let me pass it back to Deke if he's in there. Deke, where you at, brother?
Man, brother, I just want to say, man, another good show. And yes, sir, hey, Andre 4000, you got to keep doing your thing. And yes, sir. And yes, sir, and keep making that good breath mint music, brother. I like it, man. My bro, hey, and matter of fact, Hollywood, send me the information. I got to support it. I'm gonna download it, buy a CD or an 8-track, or you know I'm old school. I still got to check it out. Yes, sir, brother. So go ahead, man. Send that information, and we love you, brother. No Diddy, and yes, sir, brother. And keep doing your thing. And god dang it, brother, make sure you have your blanket on you at all times. Stay away from Whack 100. Yeah, Whack 100. Don't go to No Jumper or none of these podcasts to promote. Brother,
Wanting to
yes,
shoot
sir,
somebody.
boy, it's dangerous up there when he had it. Oh my God! Yes, sir. And then be careful of the Chicos. I heard they racing up there. Well, I don't know what's going on in that.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
sir.
Oh my goodness. What are we doing now, Deke? You set my cousin up for failure. He got the blickies. I believe he got all of that, but you let them go out of the house. He got to pack them with him.
Yo, you got to up there, Hollywood. Oh my God! And then Adam 222, you gotta. It just the No Jumper. I don't know what's going on with them. Yes, sir. And DJ Black.
There's Whack at 22 show. Where is that at? Where you at in orientation?
That's LA. That's LA.
Yeah, I'm Northern California. You know, like San Francisco, Bay Area, Oakland, Berkeley.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, but I'm located. I'm in Sonoma County.
So
it's like 45 minutes like outside the Bay.
So let me ask this question real fast before we get off into get somewhere else. How much of an impact? How much of an impact does No Jumper and the associated brands with them? How much does that impact the culture in the area that you're at?
I think people around here, everybody in the Bay Area, like, or just in this general area, everybody's like opportunists. You know what I mean? So like, if there's an opportunity to present what you have to offer, then you probably take the opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, just to kind of get your brand going to where you want it to be, or like depending on like the audience. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, who watches 22 Jumper? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if the people who watch that are, you know, also the people who listen to your music, then that would be an amazing place to promote.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really.
So the question I'm saying is that, because I'm not trying to throw shade on anybody. What I'm saying is that because that's a West Coast plant that's out there, that they're already rooted into the culture. How often do you find somebody bringing up a conversation around you that results into something that that
Has to do with no
they're
jumper.
putting out there. Yeah. Is it pretty prominent in the circle that you deal with, or do they not come up on the radar?
It comes up. It definitely like pops up like people, but it's not like a topic. It's not like, oh, like, did you hear about that? Da-da-da-da. And be like, but then that'll be it. It won't even be like,
true.
It won't even be like nothing that's like, honestly, I think it's bigger outside of California. It's just created in California. Because a lot of people here, like, we kind of like.
So let me ask that. Let me ask this next one. What do you feel is missing in a platform that you're looking for you being a very consistent and relevant artist that's coming out of the West Coast at this time frame? What are you looking for a platform that's going to springboard you into what's next, if that makes sense?
I love how the South is the South, you guys have like a lot of amazing platforms out there. I mean, like, you look at how big Texas is, like, you look at like the connections that everybody in ATL has, and then you bounce down to, like, you can go to Memphis, or you might be in Alabama, like, where's all that, like, all that stuff I feel like is way more connected, like, but just the difference between Southern California and like Northern California is like so different. You know what I mean? Like, if California got some sort of
what's the difference?
The difference between Northern and California?
Yeah.
Northern California and between Northern California and Southern California?
Gangs.
There's more. I guess you would say there's definitely more Crips and Bloods and stuff in like Southern California than there is. It's just. More out in Northern California is more like cliques.
Pimps?
Cliques.
Oh, I got pimps too now.
Oh no, there's definitely.
My question was just without getting too dicey. What is just name me one thing that's the differential between, you were saying the difference between North California and where you're at. California is huge. There's areas that snow, and there's areas that never see that. So y'all are the only state I know that really can present that, to be honest. You got beaches, you got snow, you got the valley, like, y'all got it all. So how does that affect the music wise? How does that affect the branding wise when you're trying to promote to, like, I used to drive trucks out there. So when I came there, I really got exposed to California in a different way. So that's where I want to pass it back off to you before I get too far. What do you got, Cuzzo?
I put it like this: you're not gonna come to Oakland, California to make it to Hollywood. That's the difference.
And Oakland is a big. Oakland is a mainstream city.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna come. You're not about to slide. You're not gonna come to Vallejo to try to make it to Hollywood.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna try to go to the Bay to do some Hollywood stuff. Hollywood is more like I feel like Bay Area got like it's a little bit more. It's a little rugged. It's a little bit more rugged. You know, like out there, like this definitely it's hella. It's a lot of rugged places in LA, like for sure. Like Southern California in general, but like the Bay Area is kind of like renowned for that rugged. You know what I mean? Like we're known for what it is. Hollywood is known for actress, movies, and but I might just be able to see like the top guy right over here. He's just having dinner, or like right over here. They got like tours and stuff. They can get on a bus and like go look at like famous people's houses and stuff. I don't even know what that's about, but like people do it. You know what I mean? Like we carry ourselves so how we are that like it doesn't even like doesn't even phase us like what's going on over there. But like at the same time, when you start making connections, and then we can kind of like make some like middle ground of like, you know, whatever it is, you know. And I think artistry is the thing that connects people from different areas, like, you know, people that you can relate to or just, you know, vibe with. You know what I mean? Like that's what really artistry is, really what connects the entire world. It's just people going out there and just, you know, doing the best they can. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I like the best that is. And then people are like, oh, this can get better. Let's make it all better. And then like collaborations, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, cool. Now everybody's like linking up and doing different things. And we realize that we are not that much different than each other.
Facts.
Than what it's made out to be. But at the end of the day, Los Angeles and Northern California are definitely completely different. Yeah. But like when the collaboration hits the table, you won't realize how different it is.
Yeah, because y'all got Elliot Russell the Bay, right? La Russell.
LaRussell, yeah, he's from Vallejo.
Yeah, he's the Bay, yeah. And from my experience from being out there, I think I was in both parts. I think the Bay more players. It's a better vibe. When I was in the Bay, it was vibes, man. It was good vibes. People went too up intense and more. It was a more southern vibe for me up in the Bay. In the LA, everybody on the edge. That's just my experience from being in both of the places. It's like
for instance, like my dad's from Monroe, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
But he moved to California when he was 18.
Mm.
So like I just being around him and, you know, taking on his mannerisms, a lot of people say I got like a southern undertone, and I can't hear it. I just follow my daddy.
You sure sound like a California dude. That's what
you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, just like some of the things, like I like fishing. You know, I like hunting. You know, I like being outdoors. I do the camp. I'm a camper. You know, I like to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I get I do a lot of outdoorsy things that, like, you know, some people be like, oh, I don't know. Like, you know how crazy it is? Some people, it's a lot of folk that still don't even know how to swim.
I'm one of them.
Especially black people.
I still don't know how to swim. And guess what? I ain't trying to.
I do.
Listen, I'm not sidekick. I'm not sidekick. Listen, I'm not sidekick. I'm just saying.
I can't swim. I ain't trying to swim either. I stay far away from it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I just like just the whole, like, but then I guess he would be like even more, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's really not even about like where you're from, I guess. It's really about that generation and like what you had to do to be able to survive type, you know what I mean? And I learned a lot of good things from him, you know what I mean? And I still continue to this day, praise God. And you know, it's just a whole, it's really a, you know, it's a mindset. But at the end of the day, I do take after my father, and you know, he's the greatest person I've ever met in my life. You know, so.
That's a plus to say, especially for a young black man, old black man, any stage of manhood. There's a lot of men that can't say that. So, like, you know, that's one of the big things we speak on: spirituality, manhood. It's usually in between those parameters, and that's why a conversation like this, without even having to force it, it presents a lot of food for thought. Because these are the elements that inspire these conversations. So, for that reason, that's why you here, cuzzo. Whether you my cousin or not, that's what it is, bro. Because you know you embody that, like KT embodies that, DEACON WEEZO embodies that, I embody that. Like, just the ability, the capacity to be able to speak on these type of topics in a very big way. And in conversations like this with you, all the way to the West Coast, whole different time code difference, whole different cultural difference. Look how much we're able to connect and find the similarities throughout the differences. That just shows that we're on to something. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I never said I am. But you know what?
Cause you got some smarts, cousin. You got some smarts.
That ain't gonna get in the way, baby. I'm a guarantee you that. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful that on the first week of 2026, this is what we doing. We doing stuff on a bigger, better way. Not because I'm this or that. Not because I'm trying to position us to be this or that. It's just that we've lived long enough. We've experienced enough that we could be able to say that we're better than what we were yesterday. And as long as I can say that, I know somebody else can say that. It don't make me special. That just makes that me. I'm still in the competition. I'm still in the race. We're still in the race, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Unconventional Louis. Let's go, baby. Unconventional everything, baby. Let's go. DEACON WEEZO, where you at, baby? Let's go. Shout out to KT2.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yeah, man, good boy. I ain't know it this late. Boy, I got
Good show, brothers. Good show.
Unconventional. What you got
Yes,
that we didn't talk about already that we need to know, that everybody need to know? 2026. What's up? What's happening?
Man, I got so much new music coming out, man. It's crazy. I'm working with different artists that I've had the pleasure of meeting, on tour, and just making things happen. I'm working with the homie from Seattle, the homie from Oregon. I'm working on a couple things from some people in Idaho, Salt Lake City, Utah was amazing. But the main thing what just happened was something very special. I ended up doing an album and I dropped it on January 1st with Frank Stickams. Now Frank Stickams used to sing with Tony. I think he kind of like replaced like Raphael Sadiq. Like he's supposed to be calling on right now. I think he said he might be in the waiting room.
I know you're not trying to name drop. I think that's what you're trying to say.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I'm not trying to do none of that. But the album is called Two Brothers by Frank Stickams and Louis Davis Jr. And it should be on all platforms. Like I said, we just dropped it January 1st, 2026. And we got some heat, man. It's like it gets into like a lot of different areas. You get but it's all developed surrounding this purpose that I feel like everyone has. Like everyone has their purpose. Like and it's the music you can apply to like any situation, really. It's just like, how are we going to do it? What are we going to do to get there? What do you remember happening last time? What are we going to change? You know what I mean? Like, how is this going to be, much more better than before type stuff? And I just feel like if you're consistently doing something, what we were talking about earlier, then like you're able to progress faster. And so that's, like on a regular basis, like, you know what I mean? Like you can catch things that, you weren't able to catch before because you've been walking this line of doing the same thing over and over and over again so many times that you could see where something's different an hour into doing something. You know what I mean? If it might be one step that's different, you'd be like, oh, that's different. But how would you even be able to notice that if you haven't memorized the rest of that trail? You know what I mean?
Facts.
I've memorized this trail. Like how is there a new tree right here? Or has this tree already been here? And now like I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just now noticing that this tree's here. we gonna climb it. We're gonna figure out what's at the top of this one. We've searched and we've seen all these other ones, but like you think it's something new, and really in reality, your mind is just getting used to what's already there. So now you're seeing things differently instead of it being something. It's not really new. It's just you're seeing it differently.
Preach, cook. I got a little bit of seasoning.
That's what this album is. That's what the album is about. How two brothers see things differently, and how it all intertwines together.
Okay.
Love that.
What's your socials before you go? Where people can find you? You on IG, Twitter, and the latter or no?
Yes, sir. You can find me at unconventional.louis.
Unconventional.louis.
Yes, sir. At UNCONVENTIONAL.LOUI.
And go ahead and link into that the project that you and your brother working on that you guys put out. Excuse me.
In the chat.
Or either one, or you can do both. Speak it out loud, or put it in the chat. The new project that you guys just put out.
All right, let's see here. Yes, sir. It's called Two Brothers. Let me see if I can. I just thought that I could get into like the actual text chat box.
Yeah, it's all good. Two brothers, and the only reason why I asked that is because us as black folks, we got two different spellings. So we speaking this and typing this in the. Oh, look like we lost him for a minute, but anyway, KT.
Yeah, I'm about to crash out.
I think we outdid ourselves this week, and we didn't really get into the puffy like we were supposed to. But it's all good, man. I'm so man. You tell me, what should we do?
I think we probably need to move on.
Do you think we need to keep on with Puffy, or you think we need to because see, the thing that we didn't get into. The thing we didn't get into was the Dave Chappelle weigh-in. He didn't weigh in on it.
I think we can break down. I'm gonna watch Dave Chappelle thing because from what I'm seeing, he talked about a lot of different stuff in that comedy, even with the Jews and all that. I think we can get into some of that stuff. I think we probably gotta move forward, man.
Well,
touch on Diddy one more time about the Dave Chappelle portion, and then break down some of the other controversial stuff.
And my whole life flashed before my eyes.
You heard what Dave said. What?
You're probably wondering how I'm here tonight. Well, I didn't know this at the time, but I found out, lucky for me, killing a transgender in the Middle East, misdemeanor.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we can talk about. We can break this down. Yeah.
Easier to talk in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I think we can break down that Dave Chappelle and keep it moving.
Let me tell you something too. Not only did they cancel Jimmy Kimmel, this guy Carr that runs the FCC had the nerve to say that Kimmel, if he wanted to get back on television, I don't know if Carr said this or somebody said this. They said this nigga has to pay Charlie State Foundation money to get back on. Now think about that. No, think about it. Elon Musk bought the election for Trump because the Supreme Court said that money is free speech. So you can spend your money however you want to speak. But if they make this nigga pay some money for some shit he doesn't believe in, well then they're to say something that he does not mean.
Yeah. Whew.
And 6 million, oh, excuse me. I made a lot of money. But I'll take money from Saudi Arabia any day, just so I can say no over here. It feels good to be free.
Oh,
And
my
I know that the
goodness.
people in Saudi Arabia can't say all the things that I was allowed to say, but a deal's a deal, and the king said that I could say these things. So I look at it like I was on a diplomatic mission. I got to bring pussy jokes to the Middle East.
Oh, my
Because they got all that
goodness.
pussy over there and they can't even talk about it. I said, I'll do it. Shit ain't what it used to be, is it? This nigga Puff got 50 months. I don't like talking about this, but I'm gonna do it.
Here we go, baby. So that's just a little bit of soundbite. I think we got a little bit of feedback between. Got some phone calls coming in. We about to wrap it up, baby. And I want us to give all the flowers. All
Yes,
of
sir. I think he might be. I think he's Frank Dickens is calling you right now.
Who's that? Your partner just called in?
Yeah, I think he's
650.
I think so. Yeah.
Having to call back in. We'll bring him into the chat before we get in. Before we get out. Let him know we got about 5 minutes. Let him know.
All right. I'll let him know. Oh, he said just tried. It was not the station or whatever. Oh, okay, mistake. He said call
Tell him to
again.
call back again.
Yeah, call again.
One more time.
This is real time.
One more time.
This is real time.
KG.
Yes, sir.
What's on the top of the trending that we didn't talk about, brother? Yeah, and I know you was talking about. I know you was talking about the what was it, Clarissa Shields, or it was one of them that you was really adamant about. Who were you talking about?
No, y'all talking about she's like a man. I think man, all them athletic girls do.
Whoa! I didn't say. I didn't. You see, you put me in trouble. I don't want to get sued. I ain't say none of that. What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Oh my God!
What'd you say about Clarissa Shields?
Well, that wasn't me. That was Frank. No, that was Weezo.
Oh man, you bringing in government names and everything. We're gonna have to get you off of here today.
I mean, Big Frank. Big Frank.
Oh my goodness.
That's the tie. I tell you about the same.
Let matter of fact, let's bring it to this phone call. Let me go ahead and help brother out.
Yeah, let me see if he. Yeah.
Hello. Yo, what's good? What's good?
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategize Network, TSN.
Wow. What's goody? What's goody? We outside. Man, was good, man. I was in
That's Frank Stickums,
we
y'all.
was in this event, man. I stepped outside.
That's the legendary Frank Stickums, and you talking to the legendary Hollywood Red. We got legends in the building.
Let's go.
Yo. Yeah, man, it's good money, man. I love it.
Already. What you got cooking, brother? Because you know we already got Louis over here unconventional. You know what I'm saying? You know it's unconventional, like Cuzzo say.
Man.
Yeah, we got some. Yeah. The call dropped, but it's all good. Cuzzo, you already know. You know it. 100 times out of 100, baby. It's a salute to you. I appreciate you. You coming with that flavor. You coming with that energy. You coming with that unconventional, consistent energy, baby. Like, brother, like, bro. If they didn't see it right now, when they tap in, brother, they gonna see that energy about just how passionate, just how consistent, just how you working that mojo, brother. Because if I see it, that was the whole reason of what I do. I do this for this reason. I want to give people flowers. I want to connect with those that are doing the bigger and better. I want to open a door. Now I digress and take I out of the situation. We as a culture need these situations. We as a culture need these opportunities to tap in and be able to say, man, brother, I see you, sister. I see you doing something on a bigger and greater platform than what I'm doing myself. How can I help you? How can we help each other? Man, that seems like such a simple conversation, but why do we not have it more often? So for that reason, baby, that's what we doing.
Let's push it, man. Let's keep pushing, man.
Let's competition, baby.
Let's
Louis,
keep
what you
pushing,
got,
like,
brother?
Working hard, and man, like y'all can have me on whenever y'all want, man. Just give me a couple hours in advance, let notice so I can make sure, you know what I mean. But no, I appreciate you guys. You guys, hey man, you guys are doing something tremendously amazing for the community, and you know, this world needs this show for real.
Appreciate you, cuzzo. Yeah,
for real.
We working our way towards them, but at the end of the day,
it's a beautiful thing. It really is. It's a beautiful thing. You know
put
what
out
I mean?
one fire at a time, brother. That's what we doing. Put out one fire at a time because there's too many that's burning.
Like I said, you got some good music, man. I like the flow. I like the flow of my type of music, so man, I'm gonna keep checking you out.
This that Hollywood.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Louis, unconventional. Let's go.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, listen to it all, man. I just dropped some heat, man. It's gonna hit a lot of different areas, so just be ready for it.
I'll plug you in down south.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I might got some artists you can work with down here too. I'll let you know. I'll get in contact with you.
Yes, sir. Keep me on.
All right, man.
You got it. All right, brother.
You're tuned in to the one and only, the Strategized Network, TSN.